Like in my eye, all these players that are low are just like a shapeless diamond. If you are the blacksmith and you are helping these players and shape the diamond that they can shine bright and their future will be better. But you need to give them a helping hand. That's why I named my series is a helping hand. A good helping hand, kind of like that. Alright, so let's see. We have the Deli Yo-Yo-Yo. Running out 5 liters of wood. This is the correct decision that you need to do with Deli. Thank you, Urk. So let's see. French goes the typical 2 scout, but our friend with the Deli goes. Alright, what happened here? He went over there with the scout, but he didn't realize there are another 2 sheep. As you can see, he scouted this area. He saw that he has 2 more sheep, but he didn't watch his scout very well. Oh, another thing, which is very important, and you need to learn it. And with Delhi, you can do it perfectly. Listen to this. If you are playing on Altai, you are Delhi. As soon as you age up to age 2, get the professional scout. And listen to this why. Altai now has more deers than before. Yes, you heard it correctly. Altai now has more deers than before. One of the huge deer pack that contains 7 deers are just exploded, right? Now you don't have 2 pack of 7 deers, but 3 pack of 3 deers. 3 deers here, 3 deers over there, 3. So you don't have. So right now it's 7-9. So as soon as you get a professional scout, because it's free, right? As soon as you get the professional scout, you bring all those deers under your TC, and you are really safe against the early night raids. You're just gonna get the food under your TC. So after that, you get the professional scout. You can go to the survival techniques. It's an H1 upgrade, so you're gonna get this upgrade really fast as soon as you have 3 scholars inside that boss. So listen to me again. A lot of players on Altai really likes to make professional scout if it's French, Rus, because as I said, you have more deers per player on this map. French has the 3 deers here, the 3 deers here, and the 3 deers here. The professional scout is kind of insanely good. It's really good since you have more food over the map. And bring, like, it's not worth it to send villagers to 3 deers. But having professional scout and bring under your TC all those deers is way better. And don't forget, the Daddy has it for free. So 3 minutes upgrade, like if you have 2 more scholar inside, it's like 2 minutes 2 minutes upgrade. It's really good and important to, like, you don't need to go away from your TC after that. Just imagine that sitting under your TC and gathering all the stuff that you need. So the build order looking good. What happened with the food? No food. A lot of queued up villagers. Kind of weird. Plenty of wood. Oh, I see what happened here, and that was a huge mistake. He almost collected the full wood amount of this tree, so that's why the age up is gonna be really late. Okay, so there's 2 build order with the Deli. One, if you collect only 50 wood. The second one, if you collect 100 wood. But he accidentally collected 150 wood. This is not good. This is not right. You should not collect 150 wood from the straggler tree next to your TC. Also, if you can just see like which tree is closer, I think this tree is much closer to your TC. So I always pick the straggler tree, which is way more closer to the TC. If you are saying, but Salami, if I collect this one, I'm gonna be further away from my berries. You're not gonna be care about that. Like, it's just like one 1.38 seconds late. That 1.38 seconds is nothing. But getting the 100 food faster out is still better. Okay, so let's see. The enemy will go deers, I'm pretty sure. And we're gonna have the School of Cavalry coming up. Let's see what happens. So the wheelbarrow. Ooh, this is a really late age up. With this late age up, the sanctity will be late as well. So let's see the age up time. That age up needs to be refined. Okay, this tower is never a good idea. Okay, let me tell you why is a tower on the gold is not good. First, you are playing against knights. The knight will, like, they don't care about the simple outpost. The simple outpost, it doesn't have the amount of damage that can do anything against a knight. When he goes under your mining camp with only one knight, your villagers are idle. They're not collecting, right? But meanwhile, we are not doing any damage to that knight. One outpost with only villagers, the outpost deals 6 damage per villager. Kinda 5, sorry. Yeah, because 5 villager kills another villager and 2 warrior shots. So it's kinda like 5 damage. So, as I said, and the knight has 3 ranged armor. So kinda like you are not doing anything against a royal knight with 1 outpost. So this is just waste of wood. Rather just build a rack and be aggressive with that rack. So over 5 minutes, age up, that is really bad. Okay. So even that you build the tower, okay, so this is the thing. Even that we have the tower, he got 1 charge in. So the tower literally doing nothing. You almost lost a villager. Look, the only way that he survived is kind of like the textiles. But as I said, even that you're gonna run out of food from your berries, just stick to the sheep. The only reason why you're gonna do that because you go professional. Oh, another thing which is really important, because your age is really late. You couldn't start the professional scout or the horticulture in time. Why is the horticulture is really important? Just like the professional scout, because it helps getting the sheep faster. But if you aged up correctly in time, the horticulture takes more time to achieve, so you could have just easily get the professional scout and already gathering all the deals. Like around this time, you already have the professional scout. If you age up correctly, yes, you have the professional scout. So you can just bring all those deers closer to your TC, under your TC. After that, going deers outside of the map. Meanwhile, getting spearman and horseman. So we are around the 8-minute mark. And we don't have the sanctity yet. So around 8-minute mark, you already have the sanctity and capturing the sites. Also, with Delhi, just send out villagers. Villagers everywhere. Like villagers here, and don't let your scouts to be in a corner doing nothing. Like, you know, their name is scout, so they must scouting. So as I said, send the one villager here, just build a wall like this. This is gonna be cost like 30 wood, or maybe 45. But rather 30 wood. Build a wall, yeah, you can pass it here and here as well. So build a 15 wood wall, a 15 wood wall, and build here like a 45 wood wall. And you have a secure site. Go on the other side with another villager, 45 wood wall, and whew, this is much harder. I think you need to build it like here, because if you build it here and he accidentally scouts it, maybe you can be sneaky. So this is gonna be another like 60, 45, 60 wood wall here as well. So with these walls, you have 2 sides secured. So after that, that tower is meaningless, because you're not gonna gather the gold anymore. You're gonna get send those 2 villagers to wood or maybe food. You're gonna age up. You can age up with the House of Learning and get men-at-arms. Like as soon as you age up, you get men-at-arms. The reason behind it because the own blades are kind of like own blades. Very good. So the enemy killed 1 spearman. No villager losses yet, but we don't have that a huge amount of spearmen. Like as I said, this tower is look. This tower is doing nothing. Like literally, this tower did nothing because of 3 ranged armor, and not having the arrow slits just makes the tower really bad. You can see the tower is kind of like not doing anything. Badass rage. Losing more horsemen, more 100 crew goes into the chivalry. And if you don't upgrade your tower into at least arrow slits, the tower are not doing any damage, like you can see. Even the DC deals more damage than a tower. Of course it does, because you can get some villagers inside. Okay, huge problem. We are 9-minute mark. Over 9-minute mark. 9:30. We have double blacksmith not queued up anything. We have 11 villagers on food, which are exposed. So these villagers are really exposed. We have 18 idle villagers inside the TC. And for some reason, wait. Okay, non-stop. He non-stop made villagers. Okay, that's a good sign. Yeah, non-stop making villagers. So this outpost, the spending the 100 wood, still didn't pay it back at all. Because you could have just easily protect yourself with spearmen and horsemen against this early fight. And also, you could just make a wall like this. Like, yeah, Delhi. You can make a palisade wall with spearmen. So you just make a wall like this, or you make a wall. Okay, it's not necessary. You don't want to protect the food because you can get the professional scout. But like making a wall like this, making a wall like this, and that's it. This is Altai. It's way easier to wall this map than any other map. So if you just make a wall like this, or make a wall like this and this, and this, and this, and that's it. So as I said, spending the early 100 wood on this outpost could have been a wreck, as spearmen out faster. So now you have the Alcin guy. Oh wait, Dome. You have so much gold, which indicates that you forgot to queue up 2 scholar at least. So you are 2 scholar behind. And this is why Delhi is not easy to play. Like, Delhi is literally not easy to play. It's not the most easiest, like, even, but Salami, they have free upgrades. Even that they have free upgrades, I can see that people struggle just like with China. China is really hard as well. This is not a huge army. We are at the 11-minute mark. The enemy lost 2 knights, so we are... Okay, how you need to calculate the game time per army? We are around the 11-minute mark. The enemy has a lot of villagers. Since he's French, he has a lot of villagers. Even that we scouted, because we already scouted, that he was not on stone. But still, because he makes villagers faster, 3 seconds faster is a lot. Like you can see, 35 villagers versus 39. So he makes villagers faster. He has more, like a lot of villagers. He's freely gathering rest on the map. Like he can get a boar as well. So he's freely gathering rest on the map. And which indicates that he's gonna have a lot of knights, archers. I need a way bigger army, also with a scout. So if you made just 1 scout out of this table, you could have seen that how big is his army. And also if you put scholars inside the rack and the stable, you will not have 5 horsemen queued up or maybe just build another rack or another stable if you don't want to put scholars inside these our military production buildings. But you have one stable filled up with one horseman. It will take 1.5 minutes to get all the 5 horsemen in time. So you're gonna lose the fight in the middle. You're gonna lose all those, this is a lot of food. In this fight you lost at least 800 to 900 food. Because the spearman and the horseman together. That's a good raid. We kill one villager. Plus idle time. But in the meanwhile, let's see if you can kill at least one knight. 2 knights fallen. And that's not bad. It's a lot of food and gold. And 3 horsemen into 2 villagers. 2 villagers, 3 horsemen, and 2 knights. So again, because he doesn't have any scholar inside the rack, or he doesn't have more military buildings, he's producing army really slowly. So even like this army is not an unbeatable army. At this state, like it's just only 14 archers and 7 knights. If he had second rack and putting a scholar inside the second rack, he could have just easily repelled this attack. So let's see what Yoyoyo is doing. But that was a good micro with the horsemen focusing the archers. But still, the enemy has 4 knights left. I don't know why he sent the spearman inside. Okay, now, okay, this can be a really good trick. The knights went over there, so you can just pop out with the horsemen and kill the archers. I would do that. That's not what I would have done, but yeah. Oh, this is all those expensive horsemen. Maybe you can still come back if the enemies make a huge mistake like idling 14 villager. So the enemy has 14 villager idle. You still have a huge chance into this game. Also, he's not making villagers. So the enemy forgot to make villagers. It's still, I think you have a good chance to come back into this game. So the enemy goes away with his all army. Oh, wait. Did you scout the food around the map? Yes, you did. I'm pretty sure. Yes, you know everything about the map. So one berry bush here. Second berry bush here. Oh, it would be so good to have the professional scout bringing the deers under your TC, just as I said. By the way, there are 2 sheep. We are at the 40-minute mark. So around the game around this time, it's kinda hard because all the natural stuff is running low. But the enemy still have a berry bush. Well, he gonna gather it very slowly, but you know, because he's French, he can roam freely around the map with villagers. Well, that's the thing, that you need to use the horseman to cut those villagers. So let's see what happens. Oh, a huge mistake! Not getting a single upgrade. 15-minute mark. You should get the upgrades, not a server, no server techniques. Okay, you have these upgrades. Also, if you just like if you put on the closest keybind like F5, like for me the blacksmith and the university is on F5. So if you just push F5 and you see like, oh wait, I need blacksmith upgrades, then you will know that you need blacksmith upgrades. So try to put it on a hotkey if you don't have it on anything. For me it's F5. F4 is all military production building. F3 is all economical building. F2 is military and F1 is idle villagers. For me, of course. I think, okay, farms are not bad, but still. Like, this indicates to the enemy that you are really desperate for harvesting food. Because you are not going outside, you are scared. Harvesting farm is really slow as well. But let's see. Like, harvesting berries are way better than harvesting farms. Also, you can be aggressive with those villagers later on. But the enemy is pumping out army non-stop. He's on berries, farm, tree farm and berries. So what is the income payment? 1,100 food and 900 food per minute. Okay, so let's see. 12 spearmen, 13 spearmen, 30 horsemen. Still, oh, that's kind of late, but yeah, fine. 2 more protection building. Military. Oh no, like a hell lot of units are queued up. Like, look at this. 9 horsemen, 4 here, 5 here, queued up. No scholar inside. You could have made more scholar. Oh, you bought food with your gold. Ay. So you spent all the gold as well. No additional scholar. Around this time you should have like 10, 20, at least 20 scholars. Okay, I'm gonna say 10 scholars at least, or 12. That means running out of gold. That's kind of like 49 of gold. Okay, huge fight. So 13 spearmen, 11 horsemen, 25 archers, 10 knights. For the 10 knights, you need at least 25 spearmen. At least 25 spearmen, not joking. You don't have that amount of spearmen. You have only 13 spearmen, and the horseman is not focusing the archers. The spearman is focusing the archers. The horseman is focusing on the knights. You should, like, look, you just lost all your military. That's it. In a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye, you lost at least 2.5k key army. That amount of food just wasted because you were not waiting more. At least another user started. So you were not waiting to get more spearmen out, and you could have just easily win the fight. Also, you were focusing with all your horsemen on his knights. So let's see. What was the biggest mistakes in this game? You were non-stop making villagers. Okay, now you forgot to make villagers, but you were non-stop making villagers. That's perfect. But all the upgrades are coming very late. Like, we are in the 18-minute mark and we are just getting the upgrades. Only 2 military protection building with no scholars inside. Later on, you build an additional rack, but it's very late. It's really late for it. So not enough military production, and not a single scholar inside, and forgot to make scholars. Like with Delhi, you need to make scholars non-stop. And that, like, all these fold led you to lose the game. Also, building a tower next to your gold, and the gold is not really important for you because you're gonna capture the sites. You're just gonna capture the sites, and that's gonna provide the gold for age up and to do all their stuff. Like, you age up to age 3. The only thing you're gonna do in age 3 to have 6 scholars, House of Learning, own blades. Spamming the man-at-arms to kill all the H2 knights and the archers with the on-bladed man-at-arms. Even if, like, what happens if you lose your TC? Nothing. Like, did you know that? I lost the TC against a French player because he all-in me in H2. I lost the TC, but I had a House of Learning, I had Manatorms, my own Manatorms. Don't make Knight as soon as you age up, because he gonna have Spearman. So this is a really good French player. He had Archers, Knights, and Spearman. What did I do? I spammed my own Manatorms. I got one Warelfen with those Manatorms, and that's it. And after that, I just pushed him back, captured the middle as well, and also I made walls around the map, so it was much safer to hold the sides, and that's it. The huge, like, that was one of the biggest mistakes that you made at Tavern accident. That goal is not really important for you. You can just sit here with 1-1 Spearman, and that's it. You're just gonna build your Saber, you're gonna build your Wreck, and yeah, focusing to repeal the attack that he's gonna do against you, and focusing to capture the sides. Now, you made the farms around your TC, and you cannot even use them. And you just, that's it.